So last night was quite eventful. If you follow me on Instagram, you will know that my husband was hit in the face with a baseball. And I'm gonna let him tell you how that happened because I don't really understand, but it was a pitching machine accident, because I had a few people ask me, like, they wanted to know the details of what happened, and I'll let him explain that. But he's okay, and I really appreciate everyone who follows me on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I'll leave that right here, but I just want to say thank you guys for reaching out, and there was a bunch of you who are really concerned. He's doing okay. He has a fractured nose in like multiple spots, and had about 20 stitches above his eye. So you guys know that I have this scar right here. You can see it, it's pretty prominent. So he's gonna have one to match me, and it's gonna be so cute. We're gonna be like scar twinsies. So I'm gonna show you guys. If you're kind of squeamish, you might want to skip through this part. Yeah.
It's not even that bad.
Okay. Anyways, he'll be seeing an ENT in about a week. They can't see him to fix his nose until about a week, so that the swelling and stuff goes down. But he's a trooper, and okay. So I'm gonna let him tell you what happened. So this is what it this is what it looks like.
Yeah. It looks worse than it is.
Yeah, it looks a lot worse. Well, I mean, I don't know because I'm not feeling it, but it looks pretty bad to me. And if it was me, I'd probably be in a lot of pain. So, okay, so you can tell them what happened.
Yeah, so I'm at baseball practice, and I have our first rotations are going to be outfield fly balls. So one of our coaches asked if we want to use the pitching machine that we have to shoot fly balls, right? So it's a little bit more accurate than fungo. So I'm like, sure. So he sets it up, I go out and I run our warm-ups and our throwing progressions, and let the guys have some water. And while they're having water, I decided I'm gonna go test the fungo machine to see where the pitching machine is shooting on the field. So it is set up to the left of third base, aimed towards left field. I'm standing on the infield side of the machine. It looks funny to me, but I just kind of chalked it up to, we were going to do some high pop-ups in one of the rotations, so I just thought it was set up really steep. But I put the ball in the machine, and it was, you know, on the back, on the kind of the bottom of it, and I'm pretty sure the machine was set up going the opposite direction. So it was actually facing towards home plate instead of facing towards left field.
And you say you think because it happened so fast. You didn't have a chance to know what happened.
All I know is that I was leaning to drop the ball into it. I kind of shot it up so it would shoot out that way, right?
Most of them probably don't know how a pitching machine works, but if you put it in on one side, it's not supposed to come out on the same side you put it in on.
You got a ramp, so basically you usually put it in the ramp and it shoots up like that, right? So it's kind of down then up. So I lean back and I put it down here to shoot up there, and I put it down here and it shot back this way. So all I know is that I put it in, you hear the thunk when it comes out of the machine. I felt pain. I put my hand here, saw a lot of blood. Blood was dripping. One of my coaches, the guy that set it up, he was like, it's pretty bad, dude. And he grabbed his sweater shirt that he had and put that on, and his shirt is just absolutely destroyed now with blood. And you know, a couple of people were asking me if I wanted help, and so
he calls me, and it's quiet on the phone. Like, I thought he just butt dialed me for a few minutes. Well, it wasn't a few minutes, but it was like 10 seconds of just nothing. And I hear him walking, and I almost hung up, and then I hear him say, hey. And then he says, I've been in an accident, or had an accident. And my first thought is that he's in a car accident, that he's walking alongside the road, like dying or something. You know, when you say accident, like the worst thing comes to mind. So he says, well, not a car accident, it was a baseball accident. And then he tells me he's hit in the head with the pitching machine. And I was really concerned about him having a concussion, driving himself. It was...
I never blacked out. I didn't go down. So I just figured I'm okay.
So we don't think he has he didn't have a concussion. As far as we know, they did a CAT scan, and it could have been so much worse.
The cat was fine. It
did reveal that he's got some obviously broken nose, but no orbital damage. If he would have had fractures here, he could have been hit in the, you know, in the skull right here. All kinds of things could happen because that ball was probably going about 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, it was set up. I asked the coach that had set it up, I said, hey, do you know what speed it's on? He just said, high. So I have no idea.
I didn't even want to tell you.
But probably
they go what, up to 100 miles
that
an
machine
hour?
Yeah, that machine's probably up to 95 conservatively. So
I am feeling very thankful that he's all right, and he's definitely has a very positive attitude towards it all. So
hey, look, man, I mean, people every day go through worse stuff than this. You know, I still have my teeth, I have my eye, I'm walking upright, so it could be much worse. So
yeah, he was a trooper. So anyways, just thought I would update you guys, because you might want to know. I mean, seriously, honey.
I mean, good. My retweets on Twitter have been crazy.
Check him out on Twitter, guys. He's got like, how many followers do you have?
I got 9,200 followers, so I'm not, you know, my wife in the social world, but
if your husband likes baseball,
look me up at Coach Jeff Leach.
He's super famous. Anyways, thanks guys for all of your prayers and all of your well wishes on Instagram. I really appreciate it.
She told me that it was kind of hot. That's what she said.
It is kind of hot, right? So he's got salt and pepper hair and a huge black eye and a scar above his eye. It couldn't get any hotter. I love you. I'm about to enjoy my mid-morning snack. I'm gonna have some hummus and some carrots and my Zevia, or Zevia, however you want to pronounce it. This is the caffeine-free version. I bought like so many of them. I've got the regular, caffeine-free, cherry Coke, and cream soda, because that's like my treat during the day. So I'm here at Carter and Cooper's school. I had to pick them up early because Carter has a doctor's appointment with the pulmonologist. I had mentioned in like vlogs back that he had like this cough that just doesn't go away. And we figured it was probably time for him to see a pulmonologist, and he's got really bad allergies, and we just need to figure out like what's going on with him. So it's at 2 o'clock. I have to pick up both boys, obviously, so I'm gonna walk in here and pick them up, and then we are going. Okay, so Cash is with Jeff right now because Jeff is at home, obviously, and Cash is there asleep. I left him there to go pick up the boys. Then I'm gonna go home, pick up Cash, drop off Cooper, take Cash and Carter with me to the doctor. So yeah, it's a busy day so far. Cooper just woke up from his nap. Are you having a popsicle? Yeah, he's a little cranky boy when he wakes up from his naps. Do you want to go watch some dino trucks? Go watch some dino trucks with Mama? Let's go sit down, okay? So Cooper and I are just chilling here on the couch. He's right here eating his popsicle and watching some dino trucks. But I just got back from Carter's doctor's appointment and he was diagnosed with asthma. And I'm not surprised. I had asthma when I was little. His dad had asthma. He'll have to take an inhaler twice a day because he gets this terrible cough at nighttime, and it's relentless. Like, it just does not let up, and he'll be like, Mommy, why am I coughing so much? And I'm just really glad that we finally got an answer. Like, there was no beating around the bush. It wasn't like, well, let's see if he has asthma. Happy that we got an answer and all of that. So he's with his dad now, and it's me and Cash and Coop here right now because Jeff went to work tonight with his poor eye looking like it was, you guys saw. So he's a trooper. He went to work, and yeah, it's just me and the two boys here. I'm about to make some food, and I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna make for dinner. I'm not even sure yet. I need to look on the menu and see what I'm supposed to be eating tonight. I have lost 3 pounds so far. My husband has lost 4. Hi, cutie pie. How about you? What's on your nose right there? You were a good boy. Oh. Okay, so for one of my other snacks, I'm having a banana sliced up with almond butter. And this is like one of my favorite snacks. We go through bananas so fast. Like, I just bought 2 bunches of bananas. My husband and I eat them for snacks all the time. Well, lately anyways. We used to not go through bananas that fast, but since we've been eating healthy, we do. So this is my favorite snack. I just spoon out some, put it here, and then I dip my banana slices into my almond butter. Are you better now? Hi. Does it feel better? Are you smiling behind that passy? Are you smiling? So before I picked up the boys earlier, I ran into Kirkland's, and I'm definitely adding some spring to my house right now, and I plan on doing a spring home decor tour very soon. But I wanted to go ahead and show y'all what I got. So I got this cute little bag. It was on sale for $4.99. I don't know how much it was originally, probably like 10 bucks or something. But I know what I'm gonna do with this, and you guys will have to wait and see in my home decor video what I do with it. Hopefully that video will be up next week, I hope. And then in here, if you haven't been to Kirkland's recently, they have some, like, it's like a make your own flower arrangement kind of thing. It's really, really cute. But they have all kinds of things to choose from. So I went ahead and made my own arrangement, just like this. It's so pretty. I love this, you guys. I got 2 of these. These were $6.99, so these were $6.99 a piece. And then this one I really like because it's got the lavender, it's got some lamb's ear. It feels like lamb's ear, it doesn't necessarily look like it. And then a few like little cotton, what do you call these? Cotton bulbs maybe? I don't know, I'm making that up. And then this one right here was $3.99. Hold on, Cash is mad. What's wrong, baby? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Shh. What's wrong? Mama too far away? I know. You want to be with Mama all the time. Let me just finish talking about these flowers, okay? Real quick, and then Mama will pick you up. I don't really think that that's too bad for all of these right here, for like this whole arrangement. It looks real, and that's what I always try to do when I'm getting like flowers and stuff, artificial flowers, is to make sure that they look real. So I'm gonna put these in a vase, and you guys will see that in my home decor tour as well. So stay tuned for that. So I'm starting dinner, and I'm putting in these sweet potatoes. I cut the sweet potatoes in half, that way they cook quicker. Otherwise, sweet potatoes take forever to cook, and this kind of cuts down the cooking time. And then I spread some coconut oil on them, instead of using like a regular olive oil or vegetable oil or whatever. I spread that on there. I'm gonna sprinkle some salt on there, and then I'm gonna cook them for about 30 minutes at 400 degrees. I also made some green beans, and these are just the green beans that you can steam in the microwave. They're already washed and all of that, so that's just the easiest way for me to do it, but they taste a little bit more fresh than like the kind of green beans in the can. So I just microwave them, then I put them in this dish, and then I'm going to put some of this grass-fed butter on them, and then salt and pepper, and that's it. Y'all, the amount of laundry that I have to do is absolutely ridiculous. I feel like I can never ever get caught up on laundry. Should we have a laundry talk? This might be weird. You know what? This would be a really good time to do the Q&A session. It's definitely not fun to just sit here and watch me fold laundry. So I thought that I would answer a few questions while I'm trying to fold my laundry at the same time, because this is just something that I have to do today. I have got to fold my 3 loads of laundry. I had written a post on Instagram asking for questions for a Q&A video. I hope to still get around to the Q&A video, but I've been so busy with so many different videos that I have to get done that the Q&A has kind of been pushed back. So I thought that I would answer some on here. So I'm just gonna go through and pick like some random ones. How old was I when I had Carter, and potty training tips. How old was I when I had Carter? I was 22. I think I was 22. Yes, because he's gonna be 5 and I'm 27. So I had him when I was 22. And yeah, and potty training tips. Well, Carter took to going number 1 in the potty pretty well, but the number 2 took forever. He started once, and then we had to restart because he just did not have any interest in it, did not want to do it, so we stopped. And then a few months later we tried it again, and it worked. So I think my tips on potty training are, if it doesn't work for you the first time, don't get discouraged. Just give it maybe another month or 2 and then try it again. Some kids just aren't ready, especially boys. I think I've heard that boys take longer. I've never had to potty train a girl before, so I don't know the difference between the two, but I've heard that boys take a little bit longer than girls do to pick that up. So I prefer to shop online or in store. I think that has changed. I used to be like a huge in-store shopper. I think it just kind of depends what I'm shopping for. Lately, I have been shopping for clothes online. It's just easier that way. I cannot try on clothes with my kids. It's not happening. I'm a very impatient person, so I don't like waiting on my stuff to get here. But lately, I have been doing a lot of shopping online, especially once I had kids, like 3 kids. With Carter, that was a piece of cake. Like, I could still go to the store, no problem. She's even 2 kids, but 3, no, 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 no. Good job. So here is the final dinner. I have a sweet potato, the green beans, and then I've got some baby shrimp or mini shrimp or whatever they are, and then some cocktail sauce. And that is it, and it looks delicious. I cannot wait to eat. I am so hungry. going to end the vlog here. I'm going to be putting him to bed soon. So thank you guys so much for watching today's vlog. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys on my next video. Can you say bye-bye? Say bye-bye. Bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye.